welcome to the Team Nerder podcast, where our best advice is if you want to do it right, collect what you like. You guys know it's a Thursday. We had to hit you with some fire on a Thursday. There is some news and there's some things that we want to go ahead and let out, but we're gonna go ahead and introduce our guests, y'all. First and foremost, man, already know it's a Thursday. It's Mondo Mail Call. We have to have a community guest on with us, man. And if you guys are not subbed up, my man Steven's channel, Comics with Bionics, you guys got to check him out, man. He got all. He goes over PTC unboxing, man. He goes and hunts around this beautiful Southern California that we all know and love, man. So welcome, my brother Steven, Comics and Bionics. What's going on, brother? Good to have you, man.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited to be here. Been a fan of the channel. Been watching you guys, and you guys do a great job on here. Chat's always lively, so it's gonna be a good show. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We can't wait, man. We can't wait to see what you have, and we're super excited to have you. And then let us not forget. Let us welcome back our brother, man, masterpiece making Tim Stacy, man. I'm super excited to have him back. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, baby?
Guess who's back? Back again.
Yeah.
Tim is back. Back again.
Hello.
What is going on, everybody? It's good to be back. It's been a long time. I just got done finishing the M&M Peloton ride. It kicked my butt for 30 minutes, but I had to do something to burn off some of the excitement I got coming up tonight for you guys. So it's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it tonight. It's great to be back and see everybody here again. Let's go ahead and pass it up to Alonzo.
What is going on, Tim? Excited to see you, man. It's been ages. Oh my God, this is great. And you're looking good. You're looking good.
Thank you, man. You guys look great.
Oh, man.
2022, baby.
Oh, well, appreciate it. So this is Alonzo, a.k.a. Comics and Pops. I am your comic book nerd and pop culture fanatic. And I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Birthday Boy, Big Rob. Happy birthday, Big Rob.
Happy birthday, birthday boy.
Yeah. Thank you, Alonzo. Thank you, Steve. And you guys.
How old are you?
22. This is Big Rob David on Instagram, chilling like a villain, like always, and excited for the mail call. I got a cool stuff. And let's move it on to Jeff.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Jeff at Geek Driven. It's a really great day to be here. We got Steve, Comics with Bionics. I'm can't wait for y'all to meet him. And we have Tim Stacy in the house. So. And hey, and by the way, it's Rob's birthday, so it's a good day all around. And I'm ready to show off what I got this week, and I know JR is ready to show off what he got this week too. So up to you, JR.
You mean I absolutely diddly squat this week? Sorry, it's been a long week. Hey, I'm here at least. But anyways, this is Rogue's Law, JR, your resident asshole. It's a good day. I got to leave work early because I was exposed to the COVID. Fun times.
Wait. You got the vid, or someone else got the vid in your office?
Someone else in my area got it. So they went, go home. We're cleaning your area. So I got free time off. So I'm like, that works for me.
The vid just sounds like a new STD right now. Just like we're gonna clean his ass off, and he's like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna let you clean the place off," and he's like, "Peace the fuck out."
But you got paid for it, so it's all good.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's the best part, brother. Good to
I'm
see
clean. I'm good, so it's all good. But I'm gonna pass it off over to Steve, Hip Hops and Me, with the longest fucking name in the world. Go ahead, sir.
True. That is not false, my brother. And what is going on, guys? Welcome back. We are super excited, and we are going to get started with the first and foremost. Let us go ahead and hit up the familia, man, the herd. Let's go ahead and holler at them. Shout out to the Four Horsemen faction, man. Right now, we're talking to brother number one, brother Rudy, pillar to this community, supporter to all, and he is a lucha wearing, walking, talking son of a gun, man. He is that wrestling luchador, I like to call him. You got brother number two, you got something Wong. You already know something white's going to happen. Dare I say it? He was Cyclops on Tuesday, but now he's Havoc. You know, he just put on his leather jacket, dude. Got the sleeves off of it and everything. And you got D-Anime, etc. D-Anime, etc. You got Senpai, one of the Sonnen, man. And then you got Glenn 2K12. You got Glenn Opie coming in 4K, scaring the shit out of people with some farts and all types of surprises up in his little bag. You know, then you got the music, man. You got DJ Abomination, and then you got Plainclothes D. If you guys did not recognize the earlier opening, man, we're starting with new stuff, and you guys will hear very soon, very, very soon. So we're just happy to give you a little taste, you know? And then let's go ahead and jump into this herd chat. How about that, man? We packed. I saw 151 comments right now, so we got to go work our way back up.
Damn.
Yeah, man. It's either my internet, man. We had a power outage earlier. Was forced to go to work. They're like, guess what? Get your ass to work. And I was like, okay. All right, man. You got the anime. So you got Senpai up in the building, man. You got Havoc right here. You got Glenn 2K already letting it loose, man. Inja Bitch is not in the building, something. So don't be pulling your knives out, man. Keep it up. She's over here, man. All right. Inja the Beheader. Just with the Katana Sharp and hilt. Just gorgeous on the, just gorgeous like a, like a rose blossoms sunset. I lost my footing right there and everything. Not like samurai like either. Sorry,
Be careful, you're gonna slip on that blade.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. We're just going down. I see Glenn 2K12. I see D-Anime. I see let's see. I Spy with my little eye. Let me go. Oh, Lord Chuck's over at the BLCC. What's cracking, my brother? What's cracking? What's crapping? What's crapping it? Then you got 22 comics, man. 22, son. 22. What's cracking, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, we're expecting, some good news, right? 22. All right, then you got Eric the Phoenix. Hermano, what's going on, my brother? Go ahead and fly away with them gorgeous little wings of yours. Like Maxwell, pretty wings. Let's see. All right, we have Uncanny Swag. What's going on, Swaggy? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. I think he was ripping some packs earlier, man. Then you got my man Sam. I am, man, fellow Wookie, All right. How'd that sound, JR? Was it all right?
That was on.
Wasn't bad.
Not bad.
All right.
Like
You
that.
got Paddle Panda lips. What's
Sound like they're already fucking drowning an iguana or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little more
hey,
like
man,
a gargoyle.
because it's your birthday, man. You could get off like that, dude.
I know.
What's going on? Jesus, ¿cómo estás, compadre? ¿Cómo
Big
está,
Rob.
papá? ¿Cómo está? De patito, güey. All right, then you got my man CRG is in the building. Comics are great. CRG. He's already in there with a chair, man, just like roaming it like RVD. All right, guy. Steven, this is a ritual. We're gonna go through the rapid fire questions. Are you ready for some rapid fire questions?
All right. Let me get in the zone. All right, let's go.
Take a deep breather, man. It's not a big thing, but we're gonna hit you with the gamut. The herd's gonna go.
All right.
All right. Question number 1. 80s baby, probably. I'm guessing myself. I'm in the 80s, so if we're in that range. Back in the day, what was your favorite cartoon character?
Jean Grey.
Damn. You got Alonzo jealous, and then you got freaking something Wong already pissed off right there. He's like,
You
don't
watch the X-Men cartoon and Jean Grey's on there, you're just like, whoo, gets kind of hot in here,
Oh, you like the redhead, Steven? Is that it? You're like,
You know
yes.
what they say
Hey,
about redheads?
I don't discriminate, and
Yeah, man. Turn nothing down but your collar, brother. That's it. JR, hit him with it, baby.
Let's see. So you're an 80s kid, Toys R Us. Other than Toys R Us, what defunct toy store do you wish was back?
I really like KB Toy Store. Defunk, is that KB
Well,
Toy Store? Or...
KB is closed now, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's
basically,
right.
toy stores that are no longer around.
Yeah, so KB Toy Store, because I feel like we were always in the malls, and that's the one toy store you can always depend on the West Coast to be in a mall is KB Toy Store, and it was just, while the parents are in their own stores, you're just happy to be in a toy store at the mall. So
Oh, hell yeah.
that's the one that I want back.
Yeah, me too, dude. They had a variety of things. I would find some legends up there back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got my Transformers and my GI Joes.
There you go.
What about you, Jeff? What's your question, sir?
I haven't asked this question to anyone before, but since we're all local, SoCal,
JTT.
what is your favorite theme park in SoCal?
Moonlit? What's going on, girl? How's it going?
I mean, everybody's gonna say Disneyland, but my favorite was Raging Waters. I'm more of like a water sports guy, and just the stuff that they had there is just pretty insane. Like a pool that creates waves. That's just insane.
Right?
And not a lot of states will have something like that, like a Raging Waters. So I feel like we had it, like we had a leg up on the theme parks when it comes to water parks. So that was pretty cool.
And definitely great to go to it when it's a 90, 100 degree day, right?
There you go. You just have to burn your feet a little bit when you're walking around barefoot. That's the only worst part, but you didn't mind.
Slippers.
Yeah, or scratching your feet on the bottom, like that whatever
There you go.
goes on the bottom of the thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. You would be walking in your chanclas like, because
Yeah.
you like you were coming out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
All right, Alonzo.
No, brother Rudy.
All right, Steven. If you could have one superpower,
Hyper.
which superpower would it be and why?
What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Hi.
Kingpin and a kingpins.
I like to travel through time. That one would be pretty sweet. Just to go in the future and see what goes on, and then to be able to have. I feel like that's like a massive power to have. Like you can pretty much control stuff that happens in the past or the future. It's just the if you the limit is your imagination. So that one would be pretty cool.
Would you get a DeLorean to kind of help you with that?
That's the only way to time travel, right? I mean, that's the
Style,
coolest
right?
way to time travel. I mean,
In style at that, man.
yeah, it's just
Well, that's if you're taking others. I'd rather have the arm like Cable, body slide.
Oh, okay, that's pretty dope.
mhm.
All right, Big Rob, off to you, sir.
All right, I'll ask one of my favorite.
Big Rob, what happened?
Big Rob.
Oh, did he pull a Steve? Did he go mute?
Did he pull the? No, he pulled the plug. He froze.
Okay, we can see it.
All right, sorry.
What was that? Dallas sucks. Is that what you said?
No, it says Daredevil sucks a bitch. No, it's one of my favorite questions is waffles or pancakes.
Waffles, for sure.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because it catches more syrup.
That's right.
Yeah,
Little
That's
nuts.
it stays
man.
crispy longer. You know.
And then you just hit that fork like they'd owes you money, and then you put butter and syrup so it soaks into everything, man.
Damn it! Now
Waffles are good.
All
Have
right.
you seen they make like Fruity Pebbles version of waffles and stuff now?
Oh,
What?
Like there are all kinds of
good.
like Captain Crunch version, and they have like the sauces that go with it,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
syrups and stuff. It's
No,
nuts.
don't ruin anything.
you got
I agree.
CRG foaming at the mouth right now. He's saying, "What's Tim drawing today?" So Alonzo,
something good, I bet.
do we want to highlight? We got to highlight my man Tim's the masterpiece making Tim Stacy, so we can go ahead and give a little.
It's rough right now. I think I'm gonna do a little Noctera.
Oh,
right.
guys,
Yeah.
we cannot wait to see the process, my
Yeah,
brother.
let's-
We cannot wait. All right, man. So, Steven, you made it safely.
Whoa.
Well,
We're talking
Tim,
about Tim.
I was gonna say because you know how Tim, are you free to give us a rapid fire?
Yeah. Yeah. We
Okay,
can give it one
perfect.
here, Steven.
Okay, I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure, brother. 'Cause
So you're an '80s X-Men fan based off of what you talked about your favorite character. So X-Men, Byrne or Claremont? John Byrne or Chris Claremont? What's your favorite run? of those two?
Byrne is definitely. I mean, with what he did on the X-Men is just insane. I also like his run on Fantastic Four, so I have to say Byrne. Yeah, anything I think of for Bronze Age is going to be Byrne for sure. Especially like some of the things that he did for like the first appearances of Kitty Pryde and all those things. It's just he's a legend for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Shout out to the many faces and many voices of Guy Hooch, 1/3 of the pressable defects. What is going on? What's going on, my brother? Oh, look at that. Moonlit agrees with the waffles, man. Just a level of pocket Saris, man. My boy Marvin even takes it so far and dabs a little milk in it for the maltiness or something like that. I was just like, okay, I can see where you get down with that, but I'll just have a tall glass of it, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, you know. Right. And so you safely made it, man. You safely made it. So
Good job.
now the portion of Mondo Mail Call happens, man. So you get to pick whoever gets to go next. It could be you. Rules are rules, and especially with Big Rob's birthday, he's gonna say, "Drop Steve's ass in the back, put him in loose caboose." You know,
I don't have to say it. It's just no. So.
God damn, Big Rob. I mean, happy birthday, bro. Shit. Damn, I kind of miss JR.
Cold.
Yeah,
Kind of cold.
Shit. How you doing, JR?
I'm doing good.
Okay, good.
Just cruising, letting Rob take over.
So Steven, who you picking? Who you picking to go first?
Since Jeff, we met first, I gotta pick you first, my man.
All right.
Ooh, we're gonna be in for a long day, a long show.
Nah, we're
Nap
gonna
time.
be okay. We're gonna be okay, I think. So I got
it's that LA cat.
my pressable defects
Mhm.
copies of Vampirilla.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes. I also finally got my copies of the Saw homage.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then, okay, so you guys are gonna someone's gonna at me after this, so I don't care.
Let's see. Oh,
Nice.
dear God, dude. Dear
Oh.
God.
10 copies.
Of
The
Superman?
6 copies,
Okay.
Flipper.
they were all free. They were
Free?
all free,
Wow.
What?
sir. They were all
Wow, how'd you
I
get them
told you-
free?
free. Well,
He
that's
gives good
because-
head, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
No, I don't do it your way, sir.
Oh, very nice,
Yeah.
That
dude.
was nice.
You finally got him in, dude. Bang. Oh,
Whoa.
dude. 3 of a kind. Oh, 4 of a kind. Full
Five,
house,
right?
right there.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
5, right?
Oh,
good
6.
Damn.
Oh,
6.
man.
Here's the best part about it. So I've heard everyone getting them in like really bad condition.
Uh-huh.
Yours came
These
first,
are all
right?
9.8 candidates.
Oh.
Nice, dude.
Dude,
Because they arrived in a box.
Oh.
Oh.
So I got stupid lucky and it didn't arrive in like some envelope or some padded envelope. They arrived in a box and I actually didn't think I was gonna get
To hear Michelle say that, like
Wow.
I actually want to see
I
her.
felt
Like
that one. Like when I read it, I felt it.
the next time we see Michelle, I'm just gonna have her say it.
God, that shit's so funny. So basically, what happened it's one per order. Didn't say you couldn't order more than one per household.
Yeah.
So I put in 3 orders, hoping that I get at least my one, right? And then they had that whole snafu with the payments. So they sent out emails for us to go pay for them another way. And instead of sending me 3 emails, they sent me 6.
Jesus.
Wow.
And 6 different links. So
Jeez.
I only did 3 at the first, and then like after like an hour and a half, I was like, I wonder, no way, there's no way. And I went and checked them. I was like, get the F out of here. Because after the first one, I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna get more. So
Wow. Did all 6 come in the same box?
all 6 came, all 12 of these came in the same box.
Oh, so you got the free whatchamacallit too?
The free jocks with the Moon Knight.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
It was for the
Nice.
because they had to go back into the printers, right? Because the first run was like
Oh.
ruined.
Wait, whoa. You got that Superman for free with the Moon Knights?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah, we got the
God,
Frank
you
Cho one,
lucky.
which is
Yeah, I got the Frank Cho
Impressive.
ones.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to get these.
Well, no, they didn't
you
tell
know-
anyone they were sending those. They just
Oh.
added the
With-
for Alonzo and I, we got the Frank Cho's added.
Yep, I got the Frank
Frank
Cho's.
Cho Wonder Woman.
Jeff has a shit-eating grin, like he's like, oh, I didn't. Know
I
was
feel
supposed to get 'em.
bad. Like I feel bad because I feel like
Why?
I might have stole somebody else's copies almost.
No.
Well, I'm sure Michelle can help you
You-
stop feeling bad about that.
Michelle,
You
has been
definitely,
coming
you
her
definitely
way.
didn't look like you were feeling bad when you were throwing them all up there for everybody to see.
I know. Look,
No,
I-
right?
Wait a
feel
sec
bad.
there.
I
What
feel
was
bad,
that
but
you
not
said
that
about
bad.
Michelle? What did you say again, Jeff?
I
So we
said
can
Michelle
clearly hear?
has one coming her way because I didn't ship out her stuff yet. So
Ooh.
so I didn't ship out Miss Minutes, and I didn't ship out the DJ Miles Morales yet. So she's got another book added to the pile.
Nice.
So
Send me,
then
Raging Cage's all. Send me one, baby.
I don't know if I should open this now or later because
It's,
I
open
have.
it
your
now.
turn, brother. It's your
Oh
turn.
God!
Yeah.
It's
Do
L-
it.
It's LIVE,
Alright.
man. It's live.
We have nothing but time, Jeff.
All right, all right. Well, see, the good thing is it's the last thing, so it's not a short box.
Jeff over here saying there's always tomorrow. I'm like, dang, fool, relax.
As long as it's not a 3-hour Star Wars episode again.
Oh my
Last
god.
night.
You guys went into
killed
the
it,
meat and
though.
potato. Yeah, you guys went into some meat and potatoes, man. I enjoyed it.
Hey, we had a guest on. I couldn't help it, and it's not like I was the only one that was talking.
Oh, I know.
Okay. But did everybody, if you watched it or didn't watch it, you get to. Hey, Alonzo, can you put one of those up for me real quick?
Oh, of course. We can. How about this one?
Yeah,
That
look at
works.
that. You are one with the force, my brother.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you
I just
missed
love
out.
how even my chin has a beard. Or
Yeah,
my second chin.
that's hilarious. All right, so this is I believe it's First Carnage.
Okay.
Oh, it's this way, I think. Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
So I have no idea what the grade is. Actually, I don't even know what side it's supposed to be on.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Here we go.
So
All
this
right.
is my childhood copy, all the way from Virginia. It's just a regular direct. The newsstand is somewhere else. So I guess we'll find out.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh,
nice pick.
okay.
That's not bad.
Very
For,
nice.
or, that's not bad for a reader
your chi-
copy.
for your child.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
No.
And I was
Nice.
actually expecting worse because I sent it to CCS to get pressed.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So
Wow.
maybe they took their time on this one because this also has like a normal issue. If you don't know, a lot of these copies had like a tear at the bottom.
Yep.
See that right in the red?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
And they don't count that against the book.
No, manufacturer's defect. Yep.
Exactly, because every single copy had this. Some even had two. So it'd be like this. It'd be like two.
Yeah, it's almost like where they grab the paper with, you know.
Yep,
Ah.
exactly. So I'm stupid ecstatic about this.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
So,
got all the herd, man. You got congrats here from 22, man. You got
Yeah.
Bam, you got Raging Cajun, you got brother JD in the building.
I'm just hoping my newsstand edition is even better.
Ooh,
You
yep.
know, newsstand. Yep.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, I remember where I got the newsstand too. It was 7-Eleven right down the street.
Oh
9
wow.
point sexy. That's it right there.
Yep. So let's move it on. And I think we have to give it to the birthday boy. Let him wreck everybody else's day.
There
Let's
you go.
Bam, Jeff.
Happy birthday. Look at that. Big
Yeah.
Rob,
Look at
your
us
time.
smile.
Happy
his
birthday,
face.
Big Rob. See, look at that smile. He knows he's ruining people's day today.
Yo, he got the flannel on
Look
and
at
the
that.
LA
Look at
up
that.
right now.
I was gonna
And
say,
that
can we
rock-
just pull that book down from behind you? That glorious 9.8. Yeah, the one
Which
right
one?
there.
Which
No, the
one? There's a
Cad
lot of
Bane
them.
one.
The Cad Bane.
Oh, that one.
Because you know everyone's drooling over that sucker right now.
That thing is gonna be worth so much. Just hold it.
Look at that, dude. Damn.
Ooh.
What
Love
a
that.
beautiful book.
Yo, you got Free Doom in the building. What's up, Free Energy? Good to
Signed
see
by
you,
Ray
brother.
Parks, right?
Ray Parks,
Um,
September 2020.
Wait, it's signed by Ray Parks too?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's
Sick.
Cad Bane
There's not
First
that
Appearance.
many that are graded at 9.8 for that.
No,
Yeah.
there's it's rare book, and I think this is the only one that's actually signed.
Jeez, dude, that's sick, bro. That
That's
dude,
awesome.
that cover is so
Good
awesome.
job, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It-
I actually
it's one to grab for sure.
I paid $20 for this book.
Hell yeah.
Just rub it in.
Yeah, that's it's his birthday, man. He can say whatever he
More
wants.
like 70 now with autograph and everything, right? Or
Yeah.
A
So
little lower that now.
The CGC, the CGC and the CGC was probably like 50 because it was through torpedo, and the Arctic was 40. So like I'm like 120 in on this, but I'm holding out for 3,500 on it. So we'll see.
I think you got a good
yeah.
return on investment coming, sir.
I don't think that's you're gonna have to
You know
wait
what?
too
Hey,
long.
a Big Rob, we're gonna have to give you one of these, okay?
That's hilarious.
That was my response too. When it
Hey,
got
it's
shown to
your
me.
birthday. We gotta make you smile.
Things and nightmares.
So I went to an estate sale last Sunday, and no, I didn't find no crazy books, so don't get excited. And they had like one free comic book day book of Star Wars, and it was beat to shit. It was an old lady, she was like an archaeologist or some shit.
You
A ton
didn't
of
beat her down though, right?
cool, interesting stuff for like history nerds, but I did find a couple of nerdy stuff there. So I found these Disney pins from 2002 that were still in the bag and sealed and stuff. And I had a couple of my favorites. Ichabod Crane, the Headless Horseman.
Oh, nice.
They had a bunch of them. Yeah, these from like 02. Disney pins. It's very collectible. I also got the Saludos Amigos, the Tres Caballeros right there. There's the
there you
Baron,
go.
Oh hell yeah,
Donald, Donald Duck and stuff. It's kind of small there, but got that. And then I this is the only time I ever done this. I bought a Beanie Baby from the estate sale. So I realized it's an error one because it has I believe what's the year here? It has 98 on the tag, but it's 97 in here. So that makes it an error. And the sales on this guy on eBay are random. They're like from $300 to like $1,000.
Crazy.
So yeah, I paid $1 for this. So
Nice.
Oh shit.
There you go.
it was just sitting on a shelf, and I was like, well, that's got to be worth something. It's a Beanie Baby, and it's old from 98. So
Yeah.
I just grabbed that for sure.
Is that a Beanie Baby?
Yeah, dude.
Cool.
Big Rob knows no bounds when it comes to collecting, man.
No bounds, bro.
I mean, we just traveled back like 30 years, but that's cool.
Sell that sucker.
For like
I got-
300.
Wife bought me a couple little things for my birthday. I found this
Ooh,
at
let's see
Target. Little Triclops
Yeah.
Deluxe.
Oh, nice.
Oh, both versions. Oh, nice.
Well, it's a deluxe, so it comes with the extra robe and all that stuff, so you can build on it. So I like it's cool, Yeah,
Buy
I got-
American.
And
I got
before
my-
Inja asks, are you gonna open it, Big Rob?
You know the answer, Ninja.
Oh.
Please don't ask so you don't get your feelings hurt.
I don't even think she was asking, but I think you rehashed some feels for her. He said,
That was so
"You
good.
know the answer."
So you know my favorite, Steve.
Oh,
Fisto.
Yes.
Fisto, yo ass.
In your ass, motherfucker.
So these are the ones based on the TV show, right? The new show.
These are Master Universe Revelation figures, so these are
What's up,
brand new.
Kamikaze?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
With the modern technology on them and stuff like that.
Yeah, but who's still alive? 'Cause
But they're
I
the
think,
Netflix show
everyone
ones,
died.
right?
Yeah, I'm still missing the regular Scarecrow and Stinkor, but I'll work on that. So yeah, I found him at Target the other day, and I can't resist Fisto. So I got him. So that was cool.
So if anybody wants to get Rob a birthday gift, you know what he's missing.
Yeah.
Yo ass.
All right, and I got some books. There's some magazines here. Picked up the Star Wars Insider 208 with Bo-Katan on the cover, the newsstand,
Nice.
and one of our covers from our cover show.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Does it even look better in person?
Yeah, it does. It does a lot better in
I
person.
knew it.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a trading card version. Bo-Katan on the cover there. It's really nice.
I'll
I
be
got
so
that.
upset if I don't get one.
Oh, so I found this guy.
Who's Alonzo?
Yeah, he just dropped for a sec. He'll be
Okay.
back, I imagine.
I went on I think Saturday last week, and I still found a couple of these over there.
What?
That first appearance of what's his name? That new symbiote, right? Whatever the red one. So yeah, this is like a 15.
Was it Phage or whatever?
No. What's it? Bedlam.
Bedlam. That's right.
Yeah. So cover A. So I was like, fuck it, it's $4. Why not, right?
Why not? It's cover price.
Yeah. My shop gave me a couple books for free since it was my birthday. These I had in my pool forever. They just they're worthless. They're not really worth much, but they're incentives. They're 1 in 10s, and these are I guess Dr. Seuss variants. So
Brother Rudy, have
You
a
got
good
a
one, man.
Frosty the Snowman cover?
Damn.
it's called Stanley the Snowman, the book, but it's like a Dr. Seuss version. This one's Action Tank, and these are from Scout Comics. They're like kids versions of these
Right.
line they have.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dude,
But
that's
those
so
are probably
nice,
hard to
brother.
get. They're kids
Yeah,
books.
pretty sure they're rare.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, I got those. That was just a free gift for my birthday from the shop.
Bedlam, Eric.
Alonzo lost internet from the house, so
Oh, yeah, there's been power outages, man. Your boy had to go in the office this morning. It sucked.
He'll just have to reset. He'll hopefully.
I'll
Yeah.
back him up if we need to.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll just
I
like
picked up that Galactic Star Cruiser Hellion Legacy. I got the whole 5 issues on all the covers.
Very
There's
Oh.
the 1 in 10.
So it was a 1 in 10, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I got all the covers on that.
Dude, that's good to stack up on, man. Has like 3 first appearances, right?
Yeah, and that's like I said, it's a Disney attraction
It's
book.
connected
Yep.
to Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, so
parks.
when you see that, always grab that shit.
Dang, dude. Yo, my boy Jesus says you look like a cholo going to on church.
Órale, vato.
Oh my God, he's like OG, dude.
Yeah, dude. Big Rob has a shank when he goes in, man.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm trying to be a good Christian. He's like, clack, clack, clack.
Get
You know
off my comic books.
the stocks are high, bro.
Órale, pues.
I got High Republic, I got the Noto and the 1 in 25, and that
Very
this was
nice.
popular because it shows her going dark.
Yeah, I have that too, Big Rob. I
I
wasn't
really
showing-
like that cover. I
Yeah.
wanted to get
You're
that
welcome.
too.
Cool.
Very good.
Let's see here. Of course, the Raza connecting variant is badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking for the next cover as well. It's going to be nice to put them all together, take a picture of it. It's going to be nice to do that. These, I'm a Star Trek guy as well, so I got issue 4 at Mirror War, and I got the 1 in 15 in the cover B. This 1 in 15 in person is really nice.
Really?
I like the optical illusion of her face.
Who is
That's
that
cool.
supposed to be?
She's the girl from Deep Space Nine. What's her
Oh,
name?
the
Bajoran.
Yeah,
Bajoran.
I know which one you're talking about.
She's like the first
Ensign
officer.
Yeah.
Ensign Rowe?
No, she's not an ensign. She's the first officer on the station on Deep Space
I thought that was
Nine.
Rowe.
No, Roe is from Enterprises. This is from Deep Space Nine.
I'm trying to get my warship, Vato.
Órale. And of course the Picard, the mirror Picard with a regular Picard. It's pretty cool. So,
Dang, he has
and they're-
guns out and all.
yeah, and they're doing 1 in 15s now, IDW. I think
Really?
they're moving in
Wow.
that. Yeah, they're doing in that. They're going in that direction now. I think they're going to let go of the 1 in 10.
Well, they got more books they can print now because less titles.
Yeah, and also probably our favorite covering for a lot of us here is this one this week, the Red Sonia.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
a
the A,
Micah.
right?
Yeah, it's the A. My shop didn't buy 25 copies, so I couldn't get the 1 in 25. I wanted the 1 in 25, but this is cool too. Have
What's up with the heart on it?
this is the Valentine's Day special. It's a fucking hard.
Oh, okay.
Somos
Yeah.
pocos, pero locos.
They put a real heart on it.
El gallo negro, puto. and my personal favorite cover of this week is the Monkey Prince. The
Yes.
That is a cool cover.
yeah.
one
Heck, brother.
Is that the 1 in 10 or 1 in 25?
Well, this is the teen variant. So
That's
your
right.
store had to buy 50 copies of A and B to have access to buy this. So it's a
Wow.
qualifier. So, my shop had like 5. They bought 5. This is also this artist. What's her name? Dao, I believe her last name.
Zhao.
Zhao. Yeah, she's a traditional Chinese artist, and this is her first comic book work.
That's
Oh,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, I think she has a lot of potential. I think she's going to go places. This is the way we wish Momoko drew. So,
Dude, that's a beautiful friggin' cover, dude.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
so much.
Mhm.
Yeah, in person, you could totally see all the detail. It's so much minute detail in her art. So, it's really awesome.
Knock on wood that my LCS was able to secure me a copy.
Yeah.
I haven't been to
Welcome
my
back,
LCS in like
Alonzo.
2 weeks.
Oh, dude, what kind of freaking stuff's gonna be waiting for you, Jeff?
I don't know.
Short
I can't
box.
remember.
Um,
You're probably right.
I got my Midnight Horizon novel. This is the.
Did that come out this week?
I got this last week actually.
Okay.
It came through Amazon last week, but
It's a High Republic story,
or
right?
Right.
came in
Okay.
Monday, maybe Sunday.
It may have been came out a couple weeks ago, maybe.
Hyper.
No,
that's supposed to go
no,
out next week.
it came out this week. I think, Jr. Actually,
Did it?
I think,
Okay.
yeah. So this
Did-
is Midnight Horizon.
Did you get the red and gold foil variant?
That's
Monkey?
next week, right?
What's next week or?
No, it was supposed to come out this week, but it got pushed. There was issues, I guess, with the manufacturing, whatever.
Probably
I
the
know.
foil. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one and this one. The one I showed you are probably the two best ones on that run. And also got the kids book with the stickers and all that in the back.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Are you gonna peel the stickers and put them on?
Hell no.
If he doesn't open his toys, dude, he's not touching his books, brother. Don't even ask.
Oh, and finally, I forgot about this. And then my shop just gave me this like last week. I didn't show it. This is cool. A variant cover for the original Volume 1 of Batman and Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
And it's
sick,
autographed by the artist right there. I don't know what the artist is, but it was. I think this was their store exclusive at my shop at Kamikaze. So they had still a copy of this print, so they gave it to me. So like, cool.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
And that's it for me. Let's move it on to Alonzo.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And
Before
again,
we lose
happy
him.
birthday, Big Rob.
Thank you.
Um,
Sure.
So I'm going to start off with this. So I actually won this in like a Twitter like thing. I guess it was kind of like some random drawing, but it is the card book
Nice.
Yeah.
of Mouse.
Those are popular right now.
Sir, that's banned in
Yeah.
North Carolina, sir.
I thought it was Tennessee.
It's Tennessee.
Was it Tennessee?
Yeah.
Dude.
No,
Same
very
thing.
cool. I was like, you know,
Who's the artist on that? Or the
I guess it says Art Spiegelman. I guess might
Yeah,
be the
that-
artist.
That
I
sounds
actually have
about
to,
right.
I have to give it a read, but I was excited to get this.
I heard it's really good. So
Yeah, yeah. I've never seen the regular books, so this will be nice. And
that's
just
a
like
complete. That's a complete, isn't it?
it is,
Yeah.
it is,
I hope in
Nice.
California they make it require reading on all the schools.
which is good, right?
Well, the funny thing is that book's been out for like 30 years.
Yeah, decades, bro.
And they're now going, hey, we're going to ban it. I mean,
Well, and then people
Really?
in charge, right? Whoever's in charge now in
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
And
idiot.
then just like Jeff, I got my stray dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Stray dogs.
Yep, the Saw
Dog
variant.
days.
Yep. I also got, and this one I got before the hype, right? It's a lot of online stores. They'll sell you like 5 at a discount.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
That old comic mint, right?
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
right.
get
So I
one
got
of those.
5 of them.
Damn, dude.
Very nice.
Thank
you and your
you.
redheads.
Oh yeah, Elsa
Ginger,
Bloodstone,
brother.
man.
Did you hear him how he said that?
He's oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
They are.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, that gun.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
Okay.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alonzo be at Cafe Lou all day.
Right.
Yeah, I know that place.
For you Southern
I'm employee
California
I'm employee of the month. My picture's on the.
guy. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, you guys
and-
don't know. You guys know the secret there, though, right?
No, what is
What's
it?
the secret?
There's a secret. I don't know. It might be a rumor, so I gotta make sure I don't
They
tell
don't
them my
get us
full name.
killed, man.
So if you guys drink your coffee or your tea or whatever, if you flip your cup over after you finish, that's telling them something that you want a happy ending.
Oh lord.
What?
Don't let them. Hey,
Oh.
don't. You guys didn't hear that from me. All right.
The triads are coming after you.
Don't get me hurt out here.
Oh man. And then last but not least, I finally
Moving
got
on.
this. No, that's a Jeff thing. Yes, that's my JD. from San Diego Comic Con. I finally met up with Rob OC Rob. And
Oh
then
my god! You just
Oh
got it.
yeah,
And I just got it.
Nice.
monochrome or what? Oh, the
Yeah,
black and
well,
white.
yeah, it's the San Diego Comic Con special edition,
Yeah,
and
I remember
it's,
those.
It's the Asian, the Shanghai or something like that version.
Yeah. There's a whole set, right?
Yeah, there was Superman, Flash, and Wonder Woman.
That was November. That's right.
Yeah, it was. So I just got it. He also got me the Michael Jordan one that when he's wearing the number 45, but I have that one open and displayed in one of the cases.
Did you hear that?
It's open.
Alonzo opens his pops.
Yeah. Alonzo doesn't give a good goddamn.
So don't cut Alonzo.
Yeah,
Cut Jeff.
you could just ask Alonzo to open pops then.
He likes to smell them and lick them.
Well, of course, of course. You get a pass because it's your birthday, Big Rob. So I want to see what our guest has. So Steven, what do you have for us?
Oh, he's gonna kill
All right, so I'm
everyone.
Okay. No, I'm actually like envious because I used to have a pull list, and I think starting in 2020, I completely stopped because I spent all my money on one collection. So that's pretty much how I started my YouTube channel. Just to give you guys an origin story, is I started my YouTube channel because I bought this huge collection, and I filled my garage with it. And I pretty much said, okay, I'm going to document my journey. So I'm going to start a YouTube video. I'm going to start a YouTube channel, start YouTube videos, and just kind of learn as I go. Met a bunch of cool people and learned how to buy and sell. And I wasn't happy with all the short boxes I had. So my goal from then on was to just collect keys. And it was mostly going to be Silver Age and Bronze Age, some copper too. So most of what my videos are on my channel is going to be hunting videos, unboxing videos, or haul videos. But I had to kind of stop my pull list because I was spending a lot on pull list, so I stopped that. So I just got my CGC submission. It was $35, and these are the highlights. It took 8 months to get back, so these are some of the highlights. So the first one is this one here. I found this out in the wild.
What?
Yeah, this was a pickup from local pickup, and he had like boxes and boxes. It was like a hoarder house, and he let me and another guy just go through them. So this is one of them that I got.
Awesome.
So it was a murder house.
Cool. Yeah, it was
It most
literally
certainly
like a
is
hoarder house.
hyper.
Is that your first copy?
Yeah, my first copy.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
So, and then these are just other
I
ones
see
that I
this
picked
one.
up
Yeah, dude, this is
from
insane.
last year. This was a cool one. Came back 5.0. First
Dude.
Purple Man.
Nice.
There you go,
Oh,
JR.
I
That
got one of
one's
those
cool.
too.
That's
Not
a
as
beauty
nice,
right there.
but yeah.
Purple
That's
Man,
brilliant.
dude.
Yes.
Damn, bro.
And a
I
lot
hope
of
they bring
these.
him back.
If you guys are interested in these, I'm going to a local show here in Orange County. Jeff's going to be there.
That
It's
next
Near
one,
Mint
I
Sun-
know I am.
Rob's gonna be there.
March
I'm
6th,
gonna be
Near
there.
Mint Sundays. These will be. You guys can pick up some of these.
Whoa.
Maybe we could trade or something. We'll
First
see.
red suit,
Some
There you
fire.
Heck
Daredevil
yeah.
number 7, 2.5.
Yep.
So these are some of the highlights that were part of the.
Is that the first Daredevil Namor meet though, too?
I'm thinking it is.
I think it
I'm not
is.
sure. That one's pretty cool.
Yes.
Oh,
Nihilus.
Nihilus.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Damn, dude.
And also
Stack
Franklin
roll.
Richards.
Franklin
Yeah,
Richards
Franklin.
and I forgot his
Nihilus.
name. Nihilus. There you go.
Yeah,
I feel like that.
That one's nice. For a 3.5, that one pops pretty nice too.
Oh yeah.
that looks awesome.
I mean, Steven, you're blessing us with comics, but I guess Hyper has to know.
Yeah.
Acquiring minds want to know. Do you have any more? Any-
Hyper.
Too much.
Hyper. That's
I opened up a rabbit hole here. I'm probably gonna answer all these questions now, huh?
Hey, you're gonna have to now. You open the
No.
floodgate.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because I guess this was a long time ago. This was like 15 years ago. I used to talk to someone that was I guess you call it a waitress or coffee person there,
That's
and
smart, yeah.
she would tell me that if there's a madam in the back, That's what you do to get their attention is you flip your cup. So
Wow.
Oh shit!
She got it straight from the source.
yeah.
Damn.
Very nice.
There you go.
So-
There you go, Hyper.
Back to comics, guys. I don't know.
So
I'm getting
kids,
distracted
remember
here.
that.
Kids. Oh
Oh
god.
my
Get old
God.
enough.
This is
Turn your
horrible.
fucking cup
This is
over.
horrible. I'm talking about Madams, and I'm showing First Scorpion. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bedtime story,
Yeah.
please?
Hey. Yeah, I can't tell my kids these type of stories.
Hey.
Hey, I only could tell you kids these type of stories. I can't tell my kids these type
No,
of stories.
no,
right?
never, never, right?
You kids is
Oh,
fine.
man.
You kids here are fine. You guys.
Oh,
So that was
it-
pretty nice.
Enjoy.
He's gonna get.
It's not
We got a
everywhere
first
in the...
Rhino too that came back.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jesus
ew.
Christ. dude.
I told you he
Scorpion,
got big
Rhino.
books. I was not
All right,
bullshitting.
it's gonna get heated up in here, guys. We're getting
Those
a
weren't even
couple
the
more.
good
Right?
books.
This is a good one.
Yeah,
Oh,
7-0,
there you
bro.
go.
7?
Nice.
Nice one, Black Cat.
Why I feel like that Vincent.
All right,
Manning.
here we go. Who's a DC fan in here?
We got Hyper. No,
Oh,
That is a pretty cover.
Neil Adams.
yes,
Oh,
sir.
wow. And a
Poppy.
One of my favorites right here, guys.
Where you at,
This
bro?
is-
Yeah.
Art Adams.
I
man.
couldn't believe this one came back a 5.5. That one's
Jesus
beauty.
Christ.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
excellent. It's beautiful.
And if you guys watched my video of the most recent one, that this was the last book, I literally jumped out of my seat when I saw this.
Oh, what a
I jumped
grade.
out of my seat when I saw this grade. I was just like, the reason is I bought this from, I don't know if you're familiar, but there is an artist back in the 90s. His name is Doug Hazelwood. This is from his collection. He sold me this through Facebook. He did the inking for Death of Superman in like Superboy comics. So
Okay.
this is from his personal collection. So this
Wow.
one,
That's cool.
this one's not for sale, but this one is
No
like,
kidding.
So
That's
that
That's a
has
beautiful
pedigree.
book.
Jeez Louise, man.
yeah. So this
What
is
is
from
it,
Doug
Rob?
Hazelwood. He sold me this one.
So that has pedigree too. So that's nice.
Dude. Okay, so last few, I'm not gonna take too much more time, but
Oh, this
this
is you,
Take
is
your
man.
time,
probably
Time.
Yeah, take your time. It's your show, Steven.
Yeah,
You're
man.
spoiling
This-
our
all
chat right now.
oh my god, right?
Yeah, man. You
Okay.
got 22. Like saying-
Everybody's waiting for me to not talk about comics and talk about the other thing. No, I'm just kidding. So
Inquiring minds want to know.
this most recent CGC haul completed a run. That's a Grail run. Okay, number 6.
Oh,
What?
You guys know where
The
this
whole
is going.
run?
You guys know where this is going.
Oh my God! Here
Quiet.
we go, guys.
Silence.
Number 5.
Oh,
Wow.
Do you guys know where this is going?
Oh my
never-
God.
I never see those books.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one's
Wow.
restored. I knew that
Yeah.
already.
2 through 4, I never.
Center
I
four.
never-
At that point.
Yeah, shit. Jesus.
But they're all complete. Number 3.
Wow.
Damn.
They have the stamps and all that.
Yeah, there's not green. They're not green.
These are all blue except for
Yeah.
the number 4.
Yeah, okay.
And these I already had. I just needed
Dracula.
those other 4. This
going
is
on
the
actual
beauty right here.
Dracula.
Oh.
People's bam.
What?
First Green Hulk.
Damn.
Dang.
First Green Hulk and second appearance overall.
It's number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're
Oh.
stacking, brother.
So this might be the last time I show these on a video though. But
Woo.
there's number 1.
Oh.
Blue Label 1.5.
Oh,
And yeah,
Oh, Jeff.
Clean 2.
Full release.
It's attached.
Full release.
Damn.
Because Jeff went.
So
Jeff went.
Yeah.
Oh.
that's a
His-
beauty.
His
But
Oh,
this
that's
might be
awesome,
the last
Steven.
time I show this on camera because these are going to Comic Link.
what?
Because I'm trying to fund a remodel project and this is going to be part of it.
Yeah,
This
good
run.
Good man. Good man.
Dang.
Yeah.
Smart way to
Man.
start it.
You're
Yeah.
smart.
Well, the main
Oh,
reason is
crap.
these books are going to pay for a remodel. I'm going to remodel my garage to turn it into a comic book room. So that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your
I
cake.
know a lot of people are going to give me some hate for it, but
Why?
you gotta shave off some profits when you can. I mean, I picked this up in the right. You have to be in the right place at the right time to pick up stuff like this. Like you gotta be, and you work your way up. So that's what I did. There you go.
Nice job.
That's the last one, guys.
Straight hyper.
We're gonna end it with that one.
Just
Any one of those would have been fine to end on.
Jr. Who's gonna go next?
I've got nothing to go, so
Thank God I didn't go after
I'm so glad I ain't gotta go next.
I guess I'll go in.
well, unless
What,
Tim's
what about
got something.
Tim?
Tim, do you
have
got
something?
anything?
Well, I don't have like that kind of stuff.
Nobody got that kind of
Yeah.
stuff
Nobody got
either.
that kind of stuff.
I know nobody.
I'll share just a couple of things I got. It's
Nobody on
it's
this
small
panel.
stuff, but it's fun. The main thing that I wanted to share is
There's a pop out of its box too.
hey, that Hulk will get you some nice massage. The first thing I want to show is actually from Jeff.
I got some things to show.
So,
Rex. Come on, man.
I'm still working on trying to fill up my
that's
set
good.
here.
There we go.
So
Okay.
the cool part about this though,
Yeah, you
I
got
don't.
Number 7?
Eight's the one I need. I need 8.
What is number
I
7?
don't have 8. Yeah, I got 7. I got 7.
All
good one.
right.
Yeah,
Julia
What's the other
Carpenter right there.
What's the other one? The 4 or 3?
Three.
And then
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
3.
first
Yeah.
boom, right?
That's
Yep.
3.
No,
Yeah.
titanium.
Titania.
Okay.
Titanium,
Yeah, this is for Titania. I picked this up for $5 like 2 years ago.
Nice.
In the wild, found it, and the guy had a bunch of them. The good thing is that I've been able to collect most of these, like just picking them up randomly, all in pretty good shape. I just don't have my hands on number 8 yet. Still looking to get that. But the reason I wanted to share this, and I got 10 also. But the reason I wanted to share this are these 3. And the reason I share these is because Mr. Jeff, Geek Driven, gave these to me on an AOK. He just sent these to me just out of the blue.
Yeah.
He knew that I was looking for him. He knew that I was looking for him. And the great thing is that Jeff is that kind of stand-up person that, I mean, these are in really, really nice shape. So, I mean, they were not even like reader copies. Like he sent me some good stuff from his own personal collection. So that was very much appreciated, and I thank you for that, Jeff.
Anytime.
He also, and I wasn't even looking for it, but he knew that I'm a Batman fan of the recent run, and he tossed this in as well.
Oh,
That
nice.
Detective Comics 1045, the incentive foil variant.
I was just hoping you didn't have it already.
No, you hooked me up. That was really cool. I really appreciate that. I did. I don't go in like deep dives into stuff or digging for anything. And I just was checking out at my one of my LCSs, which is Gotham City Limit, Ben Kingsbury. If you guys are ever in Jacksonville, you got to visit those guys. I mean, everybody knows I go to Mythical. That's where I sell my art. But Ben is a great guy too. And I just happened to look down and I found this. It's kind of cool.
Nice. That's a
No,
great pick.
Great cover.
Yeah, and this is just, I mean, literally sitting face out on the shelf down near the bottom of the rack by itself.
Nice.
Got for cover price. So that was cool. I shared these on Instagram the other day. I'm a huge fan of this run, so I was able to pick up these.
Nice.
Very nice.
2021. I was actually able to get multiple copies. I already sold 2 of them.
Good.
So flip those around.
But the question is, was it free though?
What's that?
But was it free?
Was
Yeah,
it free? No. No, I don't have Jeff's type of people.
You
They
got
just
that
give me
pull.
stuff.
Yeah.
I share this just because I think out of any homage
Yes.
to this cover, I think this is the best one I've seen. This is my favorite. I just, honestly, I've already dropped Batman just because I'm not a fan of the new team that's on it. But this cover I thought was amazing.
I hear the art is really clean inside, and the storyline's not that bad. I'm probably
It's not, to me. It's okay, but the problem I'm having with it is they've already, Molina was supposed to be the regular artist on the book, and he was only there for a 4-issue run, and by his second issue, they've already divided the art duties up between 4 other artists. So
Wow.
and they don't really mesh well. So I kind of lost interest in it.
Broski, yeah, boy.
I love this.
Oh man, what's
Oh
up, brother?
yeah.
The regular Spawn book is kind of losing steam a little bit. They're switching writers around. McFarlane's not staying in it entirely. But to me, this is where it's at. This is reading really well. This is a little bit more, if you can imagine, it's a darker, more violent version of Spawn. So when they say King Spawn, they mean it. This is reading really well. And then this is killing it right now. Brett Booth. I mean, the art through the inside looks just like the cover.
That's cool.
I mean, Brett Booth art is killing it, and I love this book. It's reading really well. Now for the fun stuff, because everybody likes to see the art that I'm working on, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, and this too. I love this kind of
wow.
variant.
Nice.
I thought it was just sick.
That is
The regular A and B variants were the same kind of cookie cutter Noctera variants, but I saw this, so like that's dope.
That's awesome.
Good choice. Good choice.
And so yeah, some of the stuff I'm working on here. I mean, obviously, people see if you want to switch the other camera.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Let's
Oh,
go.
all right.
Let's check it out.
Here we go.
See how that shows.
Man.
Okay,
Wow.
Oh, geez.
It's quick, it's rough, but yeah.
You said
I mean,
it's
that's
rough.
Very
Yeah,
talented.
right. That's
Very nice.
Come on.
Jesus.
That's what 30 minutes gets you.
That's sick.
Nice.
That's
man.
awesome.
So I gotta be careful what I'm showing here because one of these is here. I don't have a spot for it, but it's a commission. Iman Tony. I don't know if you guys see him on Instagram or if you follow the show much, but I'm doing what's on the backside of this is going to be a custom epoxy skate deck.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
Okay.
and he knows the characters that are involved, but he has not seen the art at all. So it's going to be a complete surprise. He kind of has an idea what it's looking like, but this is the
Freaking guy.
this is the February project right here. So just a couple things, just like works in progress. Starting to throw some colors on Hulk.
Wow.
Oh man, that
Wow.
hook is
Oh,
dope.
smash. That's
That's pretty damn awesome.
yeah, shit.
Wow.
Jesus.
So my hope, and I'm still waiting to find out if I'm going to be at MegaCon. I've got an application in for a table, and that's May in Orlando. So I'm hoping that I get the invite to go. But in 3 weeks, is it 3? Yeah, 3 weeks into this month, the very first Bold City Con, which is a Jacksonville centered convention. Their very first one will be in 3 weeks, and I got a table set up there. So, Guy and Michelle, just wait, wait for it. So I got that, but yeah.
Look at this. Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Still trying to get some colors put on this.
I'm in love. I'm in love.
I'm doing some different techniques,
Dude.
trying to get more detail
oh my
in
god,
the
that
face.
face. Oh my god.
She's
Yeah.
gorgeous, yo.
That
Don't
is
do it,
great,
Tim.
Tim.
Don't do it.
Wow.
Look at them legs, man.
Oh my god.
She's
Mhm.
got
That's a
legs.
commission?
This is not a commission. This is going to be. This is just a piece that I'm doing. I'm going to be, of course, producing prints when I get done with it. But this will be one that if I do make a con, this will be something that I make sure that I have ready for it.
That's what I'm saying, Inja.
So I'm exploring some different things. One of the things is there's a guy that runs a shop here. His name is Kyle Willis, and he he owns a shop called Cowabunga Comics.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
That's a cup flip. There you go.
Fucking my bro.
And
Spit my water out, dude.
so he's given me some ideas where I think I might be able to create custom covers for books
Ooh.
with my own art. So I'm looking to do something along those lines. I'm also thinking about doing like some premium style prints, like limited edition. I'm thinking about including maybe some foil on some of them and make like gallery style prints of some of the art that I already have.
but make them, a little bit higher quality, maybe some different finishes, and make them extremely limited. So runs of like 50, 75, where they would be individually numbered and, signed, that kind of thing. So I'm looking to do some different things here in the months coming up. So here's another one. I've just got the pencils on. You probably maybe have seen it. I can't remember if I shared it last time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I never
That
seen
Loki looks awesome.
Detail.
Yeah.
That's dope.
The smugness.
Oh,
Jeez.
wow.
Tim, you're
So,
killing
yeah.
it, brother. You're killing it.
Mm-hmm.
So now the one everybody wanted to see, right? The big reveal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I was gonna
doing
say
that.
the same thing, Hyper.
NFT, brother. NFT. That's
I got to get into NFTs. That's something I still I got to understand how it works. So we'll see how this year goes. All right. So
guys.
I started back in October. If anybody was watching during the Halloween show that I did, the trick or treat show, I think Inja was watching when I did this. I think she was one that was into Instagram. So I was streaming this while I was working on it. And so you guys have already seen the bulk of the work or the character, but nobody's seen the background yet. I didn't show anybody the background until today. So this hasn't been on Instagram. Nobody's seen it yet other than out just like my family. So you guys get to see it first.
There we go, guys. Drum roll, please.
Right?
Oh my
God.
Wow.
Wow.
That's right. I do remember this
Dude,
sketch
that
now.
is sick.
Yeah.
Look at
Now
that
that's-
billboard, yo.
It's 11 by 17, so this is full comic book size.
Oh my God.
Damn, that
Oh
is
my God.
amazing.
Those colors are insane.
So
I love the
vivid.
reflection off his eyes. Oh, come on.
Look at that.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. There we
I
go.
told you. Look at that billboard, yo. What?
Dude.
That is sick, Tim. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh shit.
Lost in Comics?
Yes, sir. Oh my God, dude, that's so dope. Oh, there you go.
That's
Oh,
right.
Look at that guy.
Nice.
Guy, what you gotta say about that, brother?
I think he just passed
Oh,
out.
Oh, there you go.
Ah,
Wow.
move it. Oh shit. Jeez Louise.
Oh
So-
my God.
I wanted to do
I'm a
I
right.
wanted to do something that was, because you guys have all been supportive throughout this entire thing. So these, I try to pay tribute where I could on this there's obviously more out there for sure, but you guys, each one of these groups has definitely support this entire thing that I've been doing. And so I wanted to take an opportunity in this. I was really a good way through the background, and I was like, you know what, this might be kind of cool. So I wanted to try it and throw everybody in here that I can. So there it is.
Wow,
Oh my
Tim,
God,
that is
Tim.
amazing.
Wow.
Tim.
So when are these going to be available to purchase?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
I'll be sending out the order and the estimate to get these printed up tomorrow.
Wow.
My hope is that I have these ready for that show for Bold City Con. So I'm hoping within 2 weeks, maybe 3 at the very most, to have these ready to purchase. And they will be full 11 by 17 size. When I get ready to, when I talk about possibly making a custom cover, this is the one I'm talking about trying to do.
Oh my God.
I
my
am
God.
so down, man. Just Tim, that is amazing.
I'm going to freak
You
out.
killed it. Those colors are so vivid and just jump right at you,
Mhm.
man.
Whenever you're allowed to tell us what comic book it is, let us know.
Yes.
I will.
Oh my
It would be something that I would probably be making on my own. I've heard of some different ways to make that happen because there's a lot of hoops and hurdles you have to jump through. I
Right.
found out some really interesting stuff when it comes to trying to create a custom cover and what needs to be done. Like you have to be willing to team up with somebody that would be willing to throw down like they need to buy a certain number of copies to be able to have a custom one done. It's a lot.
It's like 1,500, I want to say.
Yeah, and those are the copies you
Or
have to
3,000.
buy. Yeah, and so it's and even some of the shops and stuff that I've talked to, they're like, yeah, you've got it's a lot to jump into, but we'll see what happens with this. But at the very least, like I said, prints should be available in about in 2 to 3 weeks. I'm still going to determine what the price on those will be. And I don't know if I'm going to do cardstock like I normally do, or being it's a larger print, if it would be better to do more of a paper like poster style. But I'll start getting quotes and things on this tomorrow. And then at some point through that process, this will be this original piece will be available for sale at some point.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh my!
Tim, I am so down. I
We're
can't
gonna
wait.
be fighting Guy and Michelle for this.
Tim, when you were originally working on this, didn't you also have a normal Peter Parker version of this too? That you kind of
I didn't. Honestly, at one point I thought that I was going to do this in Peter Parker.
Okay. Okay.
And I changed it on the fly while I was at the trick or treat event. Because I had a lot of people. Because I already did the smaller Spidey version that you guys have already seen.
Right.
So I didn't want to do two. I wanted to do one of each. And especially as popular Miles is we all know, and where he's going, I wanted to kind of have a piece that was there as he grows. So yeah, that's why I went ahead and I changed this to Miles. But I will tell you, the one thing that drives me absolutely crazy about this is trying to do red webs on top of black.
Oh yeah.
You have to find ways to make that happen, to make it look clean, to make it look like you're not drawing a bunch of that you're actually have like red webbing on top of black, rather than doing a bunch of little black squares inside of red lines. So what I had to do is I actually had to find what is essentially like a paint pen, and then after I've already done all the color and the gray and the black and white rendering, then it's like, okay, I'm getting ready to ruin this with a red pen on it if this line doesn't take the first time. so it's a little nerve-wracking, right? Because you just got done spending all this time making this thing look perfect, and you're like, all right, here we go. Oh, okay, that worked. It was a huge sigh of relief when that first line went down nice and clean. Like, okay, this works.
I mean,
Awesome.
the closer I get to it, the cleaner it looks. I mean, goodness
just all the colors and the freaking reflection on his eyes.
Yes.
Dude, look at his sneaks, bro. Like,
I like the soul. I like the whole thing. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, the details are awesome. Oh my goodness.
This is amazing. So when Tim starts putting pre-orders up, man, you guys support Tim. He's that masterpiece making. Man, this is amazing, Tim. I gotta say, I mean, this is just
and I don't do backgrounds, brother. Right? So to do these buildings in a background was a huge challenge for me as far as my patience is concerned, and sticking with it, because I don't backgrounds are not my forte, and it's even worse when you're dealing with a lot of perspective and backgrounds and buildings and stuff. It was a lot. So I put the finishing strokes on this about 5:30 this evening. So when I say this is fresh, new first scene, this is about as fresh as it gets.
Wow.
I literally just finished this section right here. This was finished this evening.
Oh my god, so awesome.
Buildings can be very boring, but I'm telling you right now, the background makes this whole thing. As much as Miles pops, it just makes it all the much better because you get the perspective, right?
I don't even want to watch it now.
Hey, I agree. Tim wins for sure. Hands down.
Thanks, guys. I apprate that. I really do.
You killed it. Yep.
In CRG, yeah, I'm not that dude. I'm not gonna charge crazy prices. I'm thinking, I mean, because most of my prints are usually, my smaller prints, I usually sell for like $30. I'm thinking these are probably going to be somewhere in like the $50 to $70 range.
I'm so down.
It's not bad.
So I'm not going to do in that, and if I do that price range, I'm hoping I got to get the quotes. I'm hoping that's more of the card stock. So it will be I'm hoping that it's a nice thicker print that's going to feel more like you're holding the actual piece of art than just holding like a paper poster. because mostly because any of you guys that have ordered my prints, Moonlit knows those are cardstock. Those are nicer prints, and that's what I'm hoping to be able to do as long as the cost is there for me.
Oh man, I bet you the ink smells glorious. I just want to be right there.
It does, dude. There's nothing like the smell of alcohol-based markers when you're putting it down.
Oh, my bad, man.
You're like,
Either
where's
that-
the smell-o-vision? Where's
That
the
or
smell-o-vision?
you open up the box of colored pencils and they're all cedar. They're cedar pencils. So you have that, and then that alcohol smell of markers. It's nice. It's not the old markers where there's xylene markers where you sniff them and you get high. They don't do that anymore. They ban that stuff. You can't find them. So now they're alcohol based, but yeah, they still smell good.
Oh, nice.
Wow, man. I mean, JR, are you ready to go next?
I don't have anything. I told you.
Jesus Christ.
You're next,
Uh,
bitch.
Steve?
Steve.
Yeah. I mean,
Steve?
I'll go next. And then we'll just scoot right
Wow,
along.
Tim.
There's no
Tim,
stopping you.
oh my
Tim.
god!
I don't even know why I'm here.
I kind of just want to put it back on the big screen.
Just stare at it.
I got the Raza color.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Tim, what was that again? Hold on.
Just leave it up there like that.
Yeah.
Is that it? Just replace this mug with this one.
Now you have to have it as your background from now on. You just gotta get a really big one.
Yeah, get a big one back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Snapshots. No, of course not.
What?
Yeah. He's all, do you lick your markers? I was like, no.
Oh.
Baby.
It's their markers.
I mean, you could.
If that was, if that's what you want. I got this Raza cover.
That's a beautiful
cover.
That is cool.
cover.
Let's see. Oh, look, Big Rob, I got one too, dude. I'm with you.
Yeah, we saw that.
And I got that Noto.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
And then this Noctera.
Yes, I love that cover.
Man.
That's cool.
And I got some doubles. Eric the Phoenix hooked me up with his doubles, dude. From Dragon Ball Z. So
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's a black hole, dude. I got out of that shit.
yeah, dude, that's a lot, bro. It catches up on you, but the art on them and just the reflectors, man, is freaking amazing.
Are they more expensive now than before?
I don't know, man.
Like the packs? How much are they paying for a pack?
Eric, what you getting for these packs, brother? I know you in there.
Are you gonna get the Naruto and My
And
Heroes?
If it goes down, I might, dude. And you never know when you're gonna branch out to something different to collect. Big Bob's multifaceted. Dude. What's up?
Hyper's
What?
like, just show a comic cover and say you drew it.
Dude, there's no following Tim up, dude. I'm like, forget it, man. But so action figures, man. So action figures, I end up getting like
What?
little for action. Oh, $5.
$5.
Oh, $5. Okay, right there. Packs right there. Right there.
Thank you, Michelle.
Gotcha.
Tim, you know what? Moonlit sign, it looks like it's exactly like her icon. It looks like it's glowing in there, dude. It looks like you caught that
Yep.
amazingly. Yeah, all
It
the
definitely looks
signs,
like neon.
everything. I just can't. I'm just amazed. So
Thank you.
in buying action figures, I'm sorry. So
That actually might.
Guy, that's something
that would do
Sheena
it.
would say. The
That
rest of
would
us
not
would
go.
not want that to happen.
no, none of them would, dude. None of them. Everybody just goes zero right quick. So in like with buying action figures, man, I usually follow guys that do like a 3D printing on certain things, and I want to get into like ACBA eventually. So eventually, I see myself, taking pictures of dioramas and all this other stuff. And look, there's a guy that I follow on Instagram who does like 3D work and prints. But look, it's a little Modelo. You want a Modelo?
time.
You are so Mexican.
Oh, damn, dude. You racist bastard, you. All right, here you go. And then I got a printed
Oh,
one.
jeez.
Oh, nice.
Shit's dope, dude. Come on, man. Bam, you got another one. Right
The which hero is smoking and drinking?
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
there.
It's gotta be Moon
Deadpool,
Knight.
dude. Deadpool.
There you go.
You know? And with that, Jeff, I hand it off to you, my brother. Are you
Oh,
ready?
goodness. Let me go get the share up here. Oh no, I don't need to share it, huh?
I can share it.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right,
I can
Jeff.
share it. I can share it.
Now, Steven, are you ready for the versus segment? Because Jeff's going to put you to the test, my brother.
Okay, I guess I'm not ready because I don't know what this is, but yeah, let's go.
Just sit back and enjoy, my brother.
All right.
You'll be just fine.
Hit him with it, Jeff.
All right, so we got the verses here for our good buddy here, Steven. And let's get it going. So, your favorite character, Spider-Man
Oh,
or the X-Men?
bro.
I'm a Mexican.
So I guess because it's not one character in the X-Men, so it's just the group versus Spider-Man, right? I'm
Yep.
going with X-Men. I gotta go with X-Men,
There you go.
which is crazy because
Which is surprised the hell out of
it's
me
crazy.
too.
right? If anybody would have guessed, they would have said Spider-Man, but X-Men's my number
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So, Steven,
Yeah.
did you see that, Steven? Hyper wants to know.
What's that?
Up or down?
Yeah.
All day, dude.
I mean, I was dating one of them already. I didn't have to flip my cup, so I was good.
Oh, you didn't even need to flip the
shizzy.
cup.
Oh,
Let's go. Versus. Woo.
Pop the collar and that's it, man.
That's
All
it,
right.
right?
Let's move on. All right. Favorite Spider-Man cover, but more than just favorite, more like most iconic to
It's
you.
easy.
And this one's my logo. I mean, AF-15. That one's super easy. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
gotta
how about
be-
besides AF-15 then?
Okay, if we take that one out,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, most iconic. So that's a little bit that can be a tricky question. So iconic would probably be ASM 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iconic, yeah.
It's most iconic. If anybody were to look, like, let's say if somebody that didn't know anything about comics and they saw those four comic books, they'll be like, yeah, I've seen that one before, the one with the Black Spider-Man on there with
10 to
with
11
the
years.
webbing, the Todd McFarlane. They've seen that one, so it has to be the most iconic, culturally significant is that one, ASM 300. Yeah.
Then probably the Secret Wars after that, I think.
Yeah.
I think 50 is more. than
50
Secret
is more.
Wars.
Yeah,
Because
no one
of
cares about
the-
that one. No one cares about that one.
No one cares about that.
No, not because of Kingpin.
Just burn it. Just burn
Not
it.
because of Kingpin,
Burn
but
it.
not because of Kingpin, but just because it's got the.
I'm done.
Just because there was with always what's that stupid slogan he always says? Uncle Ben
Great.
gave him.
Yeah, with great
Yeah.
power.
Oh,
Yeah.
Comes
Well,
great
yeah,
responsibility.
the guts probably, yeah, right. But
yeah. Guts just different.
Yeah,
yeah. But the cover, I think 8, to be honest.
I honestly think it would be a different order if we were talking about Guts, right?
Yeah, guts is
But-
different. Well,
Yeah.
guts is still number 1, I think.
oh, it's still number one,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
or Amazing Fantasy, we should say.
Bam.
All right. Who did it better?
Oh.
Who's the best cover artist? You got
Dang, you got some
top
tough
three.
ones here. This is super tough.
They're all
Kirby.
great.
You got Byrne, you got
Yeah,
Jim
you got
Lee.
Byrne,
There's
you got Lee.
3 of my all-time favorites, obviously.
Kirby.
So, this is gonna surprise people, but that Jim Lee cover, is my
Yes, sir.
favorite of all time.
He's
When
the
I was
best, yeah.
11, I had that cover and I tried to recreate it as an 11-year-old. So that's gotta be
Nice.
the most nostalgic for me.
Target, Steve. T-shirt.
That's
Target.
right. I got that. I
Yeah,
got that.
there you go. The Target T-shirt. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
you
Purchase.
have to have it." Yeah, they mass-produced the right cover too. That was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to get it right. brother.
Yeah, Ghibli
Right?
is-
Look
he's
at the way
best.
that they drew
Yeah, right?
Jubilee. I mean, that's just a side. She's
just
just
standing.
a side hero, but it's just perfect. Like how Jim Lee draws Jubilee there. That's
Even
perfect.
Yeah.
Cyclops looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
dude.
He
And-
just
and
draws
he does-
X-Men better than anybody. Like for that type of era. Like John Byrne, of course, he's good for his era, but Jim Lee for the 90s, it's
Oh.
just to be
And-
able to do a splash page like Jim Lee did was
Blows them
Yeah,
away.
and at that point, hit on Jim Lee's end on that. At that part of the time when he was drawing X-Men, he was on his way out the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he was kind of half-assing it when he was doing that because he was already working on his image stuff.
Just
Unbelievable.
imagine
And-
that. That was a
and-
half-ass job.
Yeah, he's
And he
this
kinda-
is all
no
this whole
kidding.
thing.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
kind of created that trend of the big splash pages of people just popping off of this, popping off of the page. It was just, and then Rob Liefeld started doing with X-Force and stuff. It was like, that was pretty cool.
But without the
Yeah.
feet.
I just like it that
And
it's,
lots of pouches.
it just feels like a
Lots of
team photograph, right?
Right.
Right.
Like that's
Yeah.
awesome.
But still love Kirby, right? Kirby's still cool.
And it shows so much personality and emotion in each one, even though they're not showing a lot. Like, look at Rogue just looking to the side. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she's looking at Gambit like, stop touching
You
my
gave me
ass.
some, like,
Yeah.
Touching me.
Yeah.
All right, let's move it on. Ouch.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh.
Better X-Men writer.
Moments.
You
Easy.
got Claremont, and then
Well,
some people don't.
this is the
necessarily like it,
verses
but-
because of how much I loved Jonathan Hickman's
Yeah.
Power of X and House of X.
Yeah.
That's why I
That
picked them.
mini series just, it kind of brought me back into the hobby in a way, because
Mhm.
I
Okay.
stopped in high school, and then 2019 I started going hard again, and it was because I went to the comic book store and picked up Power of X and House
Yeah.
of X. So that's the reason I got back into collecting, because I read that storyline. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, you have a white Magneto,
Mhm.
and he's working with Professor X. I mean, if you guys haven't read it, I
Yeah.
highly suggest it. It's pretty awesome. But my heart will still be with Chris Claremont, so I'm gonna pick Chris
course.
Claremont. Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes,
I'm not gonna say
Good choice. Good
Jonathan
choice.
Hickman didn't kill it with that series, because he absolutely did. But
Claremont is the X-Men. though.
yes,
Claremont is the X-Men,
he's
but
still the legend. Yeah,
but I think that Hickman run in like 20 years down the road,
Yeah.
people are gonna look at that nostalgically, like they did the or the Claremont run, like we do
Yeah.
now.
because I think he reinvented the wheel when it comes to X-Men, because
He had
he
to.
made Moira McTaggart relevant, which is
Mhm.
crazy. When he put that in the storyline, I was like, wow,
When he made her a mutant, that like
Yeah.
blew my mind.
that was brilliant.
I
That
was
was
like,
brilliant.
what?
And
Well,
she's like
that-
an Omega like mutant, right? She's like
Mhm.
Yeah.
super powerful. So
Yeah.
insane.
It's
So
excellent.
good.
Well, that and just the way he's got people using mutant powers together to bring people back and all that
Oh
stuff
yeah,
too.
that too. Yep.
I mean, that's some groundbreaking stuff, because
Absolutely.
X-Men was stagnant for about 15
You
years,
got it. Yep.
and he took that franchise and basically flipped it on its head.
Yeah.
And that's what Claremont did when he came, because you got to remember, X-Men was
It was a
doing
dead
reprints.
property. Yep.
There you go.
They're doing reprints prior to that, and then he started his run and just
Yeah.
killed it.
Because
Yeah,
not
so-
many people were reading X-Men until Claremont came. And then same thing with Hickman. Not many people were reading X-Men, and then Hickman came, and then everybody started reading that series.
Yep.
They even made the island relevant. That was cool too.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Krakoa.
all the humans Krakoa, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All the mutants are gonna be sitting on Krakoa, and the politics that was involved with that was insane too.
Yeah.
I just love that story.
Damn, nice question.
Nice. Next. Haha. So this is gonna be your worst question. Besides the Hulk one, now that we know you're getting rid of it,
Oh, my heart.
which one are you running out of the house with if you can only grab one?
All of them.
Yeah, dude, you better hold them.
Fire is almost everywhere. It's about to reach your books. And you have
Okay.
1/2 a second to grab one.
Okay, let's just put the value aside then, because
Yes,
it's not going to be a
value
question.
aside.
Okay, value aside. What means more to me? That
Yes.
X-Men 1 means more to me. That was my first big book that I purchased. I purchased it by just like working overtime and just kind of like, this is going to be my big book that I buy. And it just started my collecting like on like a literally like a spiral. So I'm gonna say X-Men 1. I'm gonna grab that. I just love. There's a store stamp on there which I like too. It just shows the history of it.
Yeah.
That store stamp was it was in
Yes.
Oregon. It showed that it was at like a CD store. Like I can just imagine going in there and just seeing this comic book at a CD store. Like what is this doing here? So that shows a pretty cool history. And and it looks awesome for a 2.5. I mean, I always look at the colors on it. That's probably one of my favorite attributes for comic books is the colors. So these three are all my that Hulk one, I don't think that's my copy, but the Amazing Fantasy 15, X-Men, and the Fantastic Four, those are my copies. So you can see I really like the deep, vibrant colors on these older books, even though they're like 2.0s, you can still see the colors pop on them.
But these are the like premiums of these grades because of the way they present themselves. That's why, like, if you can get a low grade that looks like any of these, you done did yourself good.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, Hyper, you got to pick one, bro. You can't just be stuck there.
Right.
Like he's
you're gonna die. You're gonna burn up, bro.
The flames are there.
You would hate to have to just pick one, but that X-Men one means a lot, though.
He's over here like grabbing his chin, like,
how about you? I want to throw this question to everybody else. If you owned all 4 of these, what you running out with?
Yo, I'm running out with X-Men 1, bro. I'm with Steve.
Amazing Fantasy number 15.
AF15.
Yep. AF15.
X-Men 1, I'd be making sure Fantasy gets burned, though.
See, I'll grab Fantasy and make sure the Kingpin burns. Oh, I meant JR.
JR would take the AF15 and throw it back in a fire.
Yeah, he would.
That's what I'm saying.
No. He would.
I'd be like, here's some more lighter fluid on it.
He smash it on the ground, then put lighter fluid on it, and then throw it in there, and then have a stick of marshmallows to roast over on top of it.
Fuck yeah.
This is a good question. This is a good question, though. That's for sure. Because the AF15, and that, like, I guess it depends on the time. Like, when that movie came out, I was pretty happy to have the AF15. I was like, wow.
If you guys don't know, I picked these books because he literally owns these exact book grades. Yeah. He has these in his collection. So
yeah,
check out his IG and his YouTube, man.
Yeah, you guys. Speaking of, let's go ahead and Jeff.
What I do?
No, I'm saying somehow. Speaking of,
what were you gonna say, Steven?
Oh no! I wasn't even trying to finish anything.
Well, let's move on to the next question then. Is there a next question? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What the hell? What is that at top left over there? Is that
Blink
Blink
182.
Yeah.
I picked the iconic cover, so you know.
Oh, gotcha.
Like,
damn,
when
this
you
go
back to your childhood, right?
This is my childhood. This is my college years, actually. Not my childhood, but college years. Yeah.
Your fun times. What was the music that you like love to listen to at any time? Who's the band that you?
Oh, it has to be Linkin Park. Linkin Park started it for me. Yeah, they're absolute legends. They're the reason why I started even going to concerts and that type of thing. I mean, I was kind of angry, and if you are angry in college, you like Linkin Park because it's just the emotion just pours out of Chester's voice. It's just that's the type of music. If you're an angry college kid, you don't want to be there, and you're just mad at the world, and you have to blast it in your car, you know. So that's what did it for me.
And they have an Asian on their number.
DJ Han.
Yeah, but
DJ Han in now.
Who's in the center on the bottom?
That's Radiohead.
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
How about you guys? Anybody interested in any of this music? Because I used to listen to all of this too.
Yeah.
I'll probably go Green Day. I'm gonna go with Guyuch and go Green Day.
Green Day for a second.
For me,
sorry, go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead, bro. Well, at least for me, because I live near Oakland or Bay Area, Green Day was huge.
There you go.
Because they started in Oakland. I remember them playing like small venues before they got big. So Green Day was big in my growing up years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine?
No.
I was gonna say no.
Go ahead, Rob.
For me, this is like 3 phases. When I was young, in my early 20s, it was Blink and Linkin Park. In my 30s, it was definitely Green Day. Yeah. And now that I'm older, it's Radiohead and Foo Fighters. And who the fuck allowed My Chemical Romance in here?
Hey, I just grabbed pictures, okay? I don't know what kind of. I don't know all the music.
What
you like.
gothic chick picked this band in here?
It was just one. At least I didn't pick all the other ones.
I will say this about My Chemical Romance. I'm not a fan of them.
One
they
good
are
song.
songs.
They are talented.
They got some dope songs.
And we wouldn't have
Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy if it wasn't for them either.
Yes, sir.
What was their most famous song for
Umbrella
My
Academy.
Chemical?
Yeah. Wasn't it like Black Parade or something?
Black Parade.
Oh,
yeah.
Black Parade.
There you
That's
go. I'm
their
trying to
hit.
remember.
That's their hit song. Everything
Yeah.
else is
Yeah.
deep cuts for the hardcore.
Yeah. I never got into Blink, but they do put on a damn good show. If you ever see them live.
When I was young, I hated the Foo Fighters, but now that I'm older, I actually love them.
And Helena.
Green Day performs so well in concert. They sound exactly
Oh,
like
hell
they
yeah.
would. They sound exactly like they would on the record. And the drummer is just ridiculous. He's so good.
And these guys they're really nice guys too.
Oh yeah.
I got lucky enough to see Green Day at like a radio show on a side stage.
Oh,
When they were popular. They said, "Hey, we want to be on the side stage," because it was in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
They played Eye of the Tiger. They played all
That's
kinds of just random stuff, and it was so
that's
good.
the best. It's like the intimate type of setting. That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's priceless.
But Foo Fighters had some great videos.
Yeah, videos,
dude,
those
Evergreen.
Mentos video.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
The videos are great.
Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
Thank you. All right. Next question. Is there another one? Yes, there has to be one more. All right.
Oh,
This is gonna be real simple. Real simple. I know you only gave me 2 choices, but this is it.
Everybody's
Which
gonna be like
is your
shallow. How?
It's a quip, not a slope.
Yeah, bro. When everybody quotes Shallow Hal, I'm just like dying, dude. I gotta say Shallow Hal, man. That's I don't know why, but I'm just a comedy fan.
It's just so silly of a movie that is so
You
good.
can turn your mind off and watch it and just laugh your ass off. You know, it's just like it's the best. You when you want to watch a movie and just not you want to be on autopilot, that's what you watch. You know, sometimes you don't want to think.
Will this fly today if they made it today?
Which one?
Shallow Hal. If they just made it
depends
today,
on the
would it
audience.
fly?
If the audience are it depends on the audience.
Well, I mean, we're in cancel culture here, so you know.
Oh, you're talking about like PC?
Yeah.
Would it fly?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, that's a hard question. A lot of the comedies wouldn't anymore.
Right.
Well, the one thing is you're still kind of allowed to make fun of fat people. I'm just saying, as a fat guy, I know this is kind of one of those things like no one really gives a shit. So you might be able to get away with it, but I think it would have to be reversed. It would have to be he's fat and she's thin.
Oh, I can see that. That would actually be cool.
Have a mean old dad bod, you know what I mean?
Shallow Sal.
Yeah.
Shallow Sal.
So, all right. So we know that you're into the comedy. So let's move on to the next question. All right, best Netflix series.
Gotta go with Daredevil. Even though I like Witcher a lot, you know, it's more of something that I can watch with with my wife. So we like it together. But as far as something that I've already watched Daredevil the whole 3 seasons. I've watched it like 4 times. So absolutely love it.
Super good, right?
Yeah, so good.
Oh yeah.
Especially after you watch No Way Home, everybody had to watch Daredevil again. I mean, you have to watch Charlie Cox. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I feel so bad for people when they find out that like it's not going to be the same Daredevil, but in the MCU. But it's okay. It'll work.
At least you have him, right? You have Charlie Cox, and he's there, so that's the Daredevil.
And they were good.
At least it's not Ben Affleck Daredevil.
That's
cool.
How about when they?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Damn. Big Rob taking it back. Look at Guyuchi's all just check in on Tam, please.
I'm alive, dude. I'm here.
Oh man. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so this question was pretty much asked already. Like I was gonna ask what your favorite mutant from the X-Men series was, but now we know.
Yeah. For sure.
Who out of all of these characters who would you be okay with seeing die in
Oh,
X-Men 97 continuation?
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, I'm a mean bastard, aren't I?
All right, man. Dude, that's taking it way deep.
I guess to make it interesting, if they were to make someone die,
JD, don't look at that.
damn, dude. Who would I
just fell over?
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Cyclops.
JD's like 22. What? Cyclops. Oh, damn. Alonzo's like,
Right?
damn, JR, Big Rob.
Damn.
I was gonna say,
Um,
I think the comics, not one of these people have not died. Most
Yeah.
of them have died in the comics.
Yeah, I think they have.
You know, it would probably be crazy if they killed off Storm somehow. Like, how huge would that be? Like, Storm is such a powerful mutant that if they found somehow to kill Storm, can you imagine how enraged the rest of the X-Men would be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's not the leader, but she's also not like just a throwaway character. So, can you imagine it just flipped them upside down if she were to die?
Right, and she's one of the leaders too.
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be insane. I wonder what
that'd be a
would
good
happen.
storyline.
Yeah, I wonder what would
Damn.
happen if they killed off Storm. Like, what would happen, and how would they do it? Like, who's strong enough to kill off Storm? You know?
Right.
Yeah. So they've done kind of that. They did where they
Oh.
depowered her, where they used Forge's weapon to depower.
Angel. Nobody
What
even
I-
missed Angel.
Dude, what I want to know is like, what's going on with like Hulk Bishop?
Yeah.
I think I got a bad copy. I don't know what happened.
I was gonna say I didn't never recognize Hulk Bishop.
He got gamified.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I think there's one more. Oh no, there's more than one more.
Yeah.
All right. Best Lakers team of all time.
I mean, Kobe and Shaq. We gotta say that, dude. I mean, those are the years that if you're a Laker fan and you live through those championships, you gotta say them. So that's who I'm going with.
Oh,
Very
this is a question for everybody because that little hurt my feelings a little.
Oh, come on, Showtime.
1987
Showtime.
team will beat the shit out of all these teams.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you gotta go Showtime, brother.
I would go with
87.
Showtime. But
yeah,
but
Showtime doesn't
I-
give me nostalgia though.
I would argue that 77,
Hold on,
the
brother.
77 team,
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
really great players on that damn team. I mean, you got Jerry West, you got Will.
That was 73, no? 73.
What?
I
Is
think
it
was-
73? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, 73. You're right.
That's when they won 68 games or some shit like that.
So no one's picking a LeBron one. We're just being safe here. No one's
Hell
picking LeBron.
Oh, no.
You're not crazy.
No thanks.
I know.
I'm a
just
Laker
joking.
fan, but that team would not get their ass whooped by every
Yeah.
single one of
I
those
agree.
teams,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I
on the
agree.
worst day.
Yeah.
It would be different if they were all in their prime. Let's say if that team right there, like Dwight, AD, LeBron, and Rajon Rondo, were all in
Regardless.
their prime. It would be something to talk about, but right
No,
now
yeah,
they would not be able to compare.
no way.
Fisher.
Nice.
I love Fisher, man.
All right, next
Mhm.
question. Oh, there is no
No.
more questions. That was it.
Oh,
You made it.
All right. Those are good questions, guys. Good questions.
Successful.
Good questions, Jeff.
Hey, it's all Jeff,
Thank
man.
you.
Nicely done, Jeff.
Good job,
Thank
brother.
Very
you,
nice.
guys. This is the
Yes,
first time I
good
did
job.
it, so thank you guys. So we're gonna promote some stuff here. We have comics with Bonics. You can
Thanks, guys.
catch him on IG. You can catch him on YouTube. Please go hit him up, subscribe, like everything. He also has a Whatnot, and he also has an eBay account. So all the nice things that you see, he also sells some pretty nice stuff. So go check him out. Go and look. Now you know who he is, and you see his eBay stuff. You can hit him up personally.
Yep. If you guys want to hit me up, anything you guys see today, they're pretty much for sale. So if you guys are interested, just hit me up on IG and we'll talk.
There you go.
Yep.
And don't forget, he will be at Near Mint Sundays as well. So,
Near Mint Sundays. Yep.
Yeah. all right. Next.
All right. Upcoming shows. All right, Steve, lay it on us.
All right, y'all. We're gonna be bringing back dropping the mic, and I'm gonna be rocking and rolling with my man No Good Comics, my man Justin, the mayor. We are gonna be talking about AWA Upshots, Not All Robots, And this was a good title, man. I love what AWA Upshot's doing. I love that within 4 to 5 issues, you get a lot of storyline. And you got Mike Diodato as well, man. So, I mean, you got to love it. So, I can't wait to meet up with my brother. We're going to bring back Dropping the Mic. Been reading a lot of reading on the weekends. So, going to be catching up on a lot of runs. So, a little bit of Marvel, a little bit of indie, a little bit of, dare I say it, DC, copy beyond there, maybe, possibly. You never know. With a little twist, possibly. So, you just got to wait and see. But we're going to go ahead and bring it back. And I can't wait, man. And also, for anybody in the community that would like to jump on with Dropping the Mic and we like go over some books, some issues, definitely hit me up. Hop in the DMs and let's get it going.
Very nice, Steve. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, and then also too, you and your brother have a thing going on Monday at 5:30.
All right, yeah, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, you guys. Dropping the Mic will be at 3 p.m. I'm sorry, guys. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Fanime Talk on Monday, 5:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to be going over and recapping Demon Slayer Season 2. It's the Art District. Dude, this freaking anime is sick. Super sick, man. Each episode from the beginning all the way to like Sunday's episode has been fire. Everything, the storyline is great. It gets you intrigued, and there's a lot of there's these powerful demons that they're fighting right now. So Eric and I are going to kind of tie it up in a nice little package, and we'll go from there.
Nice.
Cool. And then Big Rob, Mr. Birthday Boy, what do we got going on Monday?
Monday, top picks, new comic book day for February 9th, which will be the next Wednesday. Team Nerdhead will be giving you their top picks for that week, and we'll chop it up and talk the latest issues and stuff like that. So come and stop by on that Monday, which is February 7th, I believe, and say hi.
Very cool. Thank you, sir. And then Jeff's going to be making an appearance on this show.
Oh yeah. I'm a cover horse, so I guess I should be on the show. We'll have our show Cover Lovers. It'll premiere on Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. and it will be pre-recorded. So go ahead, leave us comments about what you think about the covers that we talk about, and just give us your opinion. And I think it's just a pre-recorded, right? So it's Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And then also too, you got another show, Jeff.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have another show on the next day. So Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. we'll be having our last episode of maybe our last episode of Movies and Shows for the Book of Boba Fett, and it'll be the final episode, Chapter 7, and we might have Travis come back. We don't know; just depends on his schedule. And of course, we'll have Mr. JR here. I mean, you just got to have.
Yes. There you go.
And we'll have a long conversation again, and hopefully Anthony can show up too. Just depends on his schedule. But you guys all tune in. Hopefully you get to see the episode. If not, come back on the rewind. Leave your comments. Let us know what you thought about the episode.
All right, and then JR, you want to lay down some news?
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys saw, we got a new intro at the top of the show tonight. We are moving to another channel. We're gonna still be Team Nerd Herd. Alonzo probably is gonna be nice enough to drop the link into chat if you guys want to sub up to it. We're gonna be officially moving as of the 1st. You'll find a lot of our content is already there now. We're going to keep putting stuff up here, but please go over there and sub there so that we have a smooth transition on the 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. I promise you. We're going to the new channel. We'll get the link out there for you guys. And we're going to have all kinds of new shows coming down the pike.
Yeah, it's so confusing. I wish I could just find it.
Get it?
I'm coming. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
All right.
Unless you found it. Did you find it?
Nah, I did not. The getting's good, brother.
Yeah, I can't.
I will get it.
Yeah. See, thank you, JR.
I saw that
There
coming.
you go.
Well,
There
I
you go.
kind of figured, Alonzo, you would have it.
He's over
You're
here,
well prepared. You're the
He's
Boy
a-
Scout.
he's over here growling at us.
I heard it, dude.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, he's all.
Oh man.
Oh, yep.
All right, and then Steven, you know what? You're here. Why don't you talk a little bit about this show, Near Mint Sundays, that's coming out March the 6th?
Yeah, so it's gonna be in Southern California. If you guys are in the Orange County area, it's in Anaheim. It's at the Brookhurst Community Center. I think the maximum amount of vendors is gonna be about 30 total, and they're all gonna be comic books. Strictly a comic book show, a local show. So I already got my table set up with Azorus Tiger. I'm sure you guys know him. I'm gonna be sharing a table with him.
Nice.
So there he is. And
Damn.
so we're gonna be
There's
sharing a
some, baby.
table. I think Jeff, you said you're gonna be there,
I'll be
and
there.
a lot of
Big
other.
Rob.
There you go.
I'll be
Rob
there
and
with
Jeff are gonna be there. Yep. So I'm gonna be bringing a lot of my personal collection books, just like what you guys saw today. That's all gonna be there, except for the Hulks. Unless somebody wants to see them in person, I can bring them. But they're likely gonna be sent out to Comic Link. But books like that, like you saw today. So yeah, hopefully you guys can make it out. Mark your calendar. March 6th is the Sunday.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Steven. And I believe that is all that we have. But let's do a quick check on Mr. Stacy.
Oh,
Here
the
we
best
go,
part,
here we
yo.
go.
Let's go.
I need that hanging on my wall.
Nice.
Oh, who's
Very
gonna get
nice.
that? Oh.
Damn.
Wow. You know what, Tim? Like, it looks very pretty. Like her face, like it looks fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
That's Val. God bless her.
Very cool.
But he wasn't looking at her face, though.
Yeah, it was.
No, you weren't. Oh, wait.
See,
Is
look-
it
Hey,
girlfriend
yeah.
around?
How's that, man?
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
She's looking right at me.
Giving me the death off.
Hello.
Oh man.
That's so awesome.
Dope.
If her name was Naomi, I'd be like, Naomi, you know you want to know me? Oh my God, Tim, that is amazing, dude. You
Awesome.
Very
Thanks,
right
dope.
guys.
there. Here we go. All right, you guys don't forget Tim is going to be able to announce tomorrow. Are we announcing it tomorrow or what? Are we announcing these glorious prints, brother?
I am.
How soon?
I got to get the quotes back. If I don't announce it tomorrow, it'll probably be first of the week. That's probably what I'm looking at. I got to get photos taken and get them submitted to the print companies. Wait for the quotes to come back. So I probably won't announce anything before the weekend. But trust me, I'll put everything out there on Instagram at Tim Stacy 30 for those who maybe aren't following. But I'll put everything out there, order information, print information, and even when I decide what it is I'm going to do with the original copy, I'll put that up there as well. So keep an eye out for that. I am planning on probably the next week or over the next couple of weeks on the run up to the show here in Jacksonville. I think I'm going to do a couple of more of the portfolio raffle, where the winner gets to pick an original piece out of my portfolio.
Wow.
Miles is not in that, just so everybody's clear.
Okay.
Miles won't be in that, but I'll put the whole selection up, and we'll do it just like I did with Michelle for her 3000th episode. We'll do a raffle for a portfolio winner.
Nice.
I'll do a couple more of those coming up because I know those are kind of popular, so we'll see what we can do with that.
You lucky people.
Oh yeah, you guys, right here, 7. I give it 7 out of 10 marrons. All right,
Oh, nice.
all right. You guys, thank you guys very much. Steven, thank you very much for joining us and rocking and rolling with us, man. We had a super great time. Again, we wanted to make sure that with our Mondo Mail Call, we want to make sure we get out to the community. We want to make sure that we bring the community together. Also, again, you guys, may not know a lot of these people on Instagram, and this is a way to bring them on in and get to see what they love, man. This was a great Jeff, you nailed it, brother. And Tim, thank you so much for coming back, man. We really missed you.
Shout out to Azor's Tiger
Thanks,
for introducing me to Steven. And this has been awesome. He did a great job, and I hope you guys enjoyed, what he brought to you.
No, this was a great time. I don't normally I don't go on a lot of other shows, especially shows that we can kind of talk and have like adult themed conversations. So this was a lot of fun. I mean, on my channel, it's I tone it down because my kids watch, but this was absolutely a lot of fun. And now we got some coffee Morse code. So if anybody ever says anybody ever says flip your cup, that's what's up. Then I know you guys were watching this show.
Yo, man, if I start flipping my cup, I'm just gonna go like this.
Yes. Hey, you have to do that, bro.
Hey,
Just like there's a big old smile on my face.
There's a big stupid grin on his face.
there's your title card for your new show segment. Coffee cup Morse code.
There you go.
Yes,
sir.
Oh my god! I started Monster, huh? Didn't I?
Oh, look at this.
You really did.
We have to though.
The chat loves it. The chat loves it. They've been talking about it.
Nope.
They be knowing. But
Some
Steven,
people don't know.
Steven, again, great time, man. Again,
Yes,
thank you so much. But do you want to take us out, Team Nerd?
Yes. So, all right, guys. If you guys want to do it right, collect what you like. There we go.
Much love, y'all.
I appreciate it. It's been an honor, guys. Take it easy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.